Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Today, there's going to be a pair of wide receivers looking to make big plays on the field. It's Browns Steelers going up against Crabtree's Raiders. A lot of uncertainty about the future home of the Raiders, but for today, their home is still Oakland, California. And that's where we'll find our commentary team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, after an off-season of questions, football is back here in the East Bay at Oakland, California. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Oakland Raiders. Hello, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. As we get set here, Charles, we talk about wide receivers. You know, Larry mentioned it in the open, but that's a big spot to look at here in this one.
I think he identified it perfectly because these guys have such an impact on the game nowadays because they throw the ball more than ever. And whether they're throwing it short, medium, or long, can they snatch it out of the air and create even extra yardage with run after catch?
The big left foot of Sebastian Janikowski ready to get us started. And off we go from Oakland. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. They're led onto the field by a man who needs no introduction, Ben Roethlisberger.
An absolute prototype for what you draw up as a big, strong quarterback that has to stay in the pocket and make big throws with people all around him and even hanging on him, and still has that type of strength to get the ball downfield. Ben Roethlisberger, an absolute rock in the pocket, but he also can escape and make big plays that way as well.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. On your screen now, here are the offensive starters. At wideout, Antonio Brown is certainly someone that the defense always has to account for.
Without a doubt, a true number 1 receiver. It doesn't matter to him how defenses want to cover him. He sees it as a challenge and knows how to defeat them.
On 2nd down, here's Roethlisberger. And he checks this one down to Williams. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll make it 3rd down. Quickly now, the starting 11 for the Oakland defense.
Bruce Irvin is an emotional, passionate player who lives to rush the quarterback.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. And connection number 1 there on the game, Roethlisberger to Boney Tony. Antonio Brown, that's what his high school teammates used to call him.
I wonder what they would call him now.
More muscular, more successful Boney Tony Brown, right?
I'd say you're probably right. It may be all of that. They'll still call him Boney Tony, but Ben Roethlisberger calls him my number 1 target.
On the counter, here's Williams. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Give him 2 yards on the gain there, and it will take us to the end of quarter number 1. Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Godden. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd down and 8 to start things out. Again, it's Williams. And some room to roam now. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
Let's just go ahead and state the obvious. You're going to want a big game out of that guy. Big-time run to get things started. But even more importantly, coming in on the road, trying to silence the crowd, take them out of it a little bit, slow down the emotions of the game, and get yourselves under control and feel like, yeah, we're going to be okay on the road.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So 2nd and 10 here. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And this is caught by Hayward Bay. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. Now, I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. On 3rd and 1, it's Roethlisberger. And he finds Hayward Bay. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for them, too.
Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So the offense took the timeout. Looks like they're ready to go as we get set to resume the action. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. This will be caught at the 2. And eventually stopped just shy of the goal line right around the 2. Then to throw again. Surveying the field. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down. And the offense readies for play number 10 of this series. To throw again is Roethlisberger. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reggie Nelson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
They begin the drive with a run by Murray. And he'll power his way up near the 25. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report. Let's take a look back at the first half. Defense has been the name of the game. It's not often you see a matchup where both sides can't find a way to get on the scoreboard. We'll have to see if the offense picks up in the second half. So here we go. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Third down from the 32. Brown's the target here, and it's going to end up going for a gain of 17. Continuing on the drive, Roethlisberger's got the completion from the gun, and he'll end up picking up 13 yards on the play. Continuing on the drive, under pressure here, and the ball is picked off. Nelson's happy to come away with the pick, ending the drive. So that'll do it from here in Orlando. No points in this one yet, but we'll hand it back over to a man who's always on point. That's Brandon Guy.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. There are 0 points on the scoreboard for either side. It'll be interesting to see what adjustments were made. The defenses have obviously been great.
So if you like defense, this is a classic game. This is what you're looking for. But now you're trying to figure out how to gain any type of an advantage on offense. Is it through a big chunk play that they haven't seen before? Or is it just running your regular offense and running it better, trying to create an opportunity?
We'll see which avenue they choose to go down.
Here we go. Red 18.
Again, it's Murray. And there's a flag on the play. And he's brought down.
Offense. Still 7 down.
Following the penalty, it's Murray. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. It's a 7-yard gain that gets him back to the original line of scrimmage, 3rd and 10.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. He's got time in the pocket. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll be 4th down.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Here's Marquette King now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. So 3 quarters in the book, still no one on the scoreboard. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in the East Bay as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the 4th quarter. Here's Marquette King now as he's on to punt for Oakland. Oh, they come after him, and it's blocked. Now scooped up inside the 20. And with points at an extreme premium here in a 0-0 game, that could be a big special teams play right there.
That's an advantage play. Someone create an advantage for their team, give them an opportunity, and special teams is usually a terrific starting point for that. Blocking the punt, now they've given themselves a chance and have seized momentum.
The Raiders defense getting ready. And as we're going to see right here, they have been laying some pretty electrifying hits in this one.
And these are for real, okay? As you watch, think about putting yourself in that spot, about being the ball carrier or the receiver.
I don't want to.
And then taking that shot, it is something else. It's not like when we were watching that video clip where they showed you how they make sounds for movies. This is for real.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. Give him 4 yards on the play, and that will lead us into the 2-minute warning.
But they certainly got dented with that 1st down run. So now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
They run it again with Williams. And he'll get this. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? All right, so the timeout over, and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he will. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here. The ball's still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul-searching on 4th down. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. So here we go. On now is the kicker, Chris Boswell. This for the lead in the final stages. And Boswell's kick is good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Well, now then, it's a big kick right there to give them the lead in the fourth. But, Charles, there is still time left for a final drive.
Brandon, you know they would have liked to take the clock down just a little bit further, at least under a minute or so, but this one's not over yet, especially since they just need a field goal.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And there's a flag on the field.
Illegal block in the back. Return team. Automatic first down.
They'll look to throw. Penalty marker is down here. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Whoosh.
Holding. Defense.
Well, they have the yards anyway, so they're going to decline the penalty. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. He's back to throw. Finding time. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Jarvis Jones in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. And with just over 40 seconds now remaining, he gets up and spikes it. So 3rd and 20, defense in the nickel.
Surprised they didn't go with 6 DBs, the dime look.
He's got time. And this is going to be incomplete. The big tight end, Clive Walford, the intended target. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. And no move to pull Carr and the offense off. They're going to go on 4th down. Back to throw. Surveying the field. He's going to let it fly. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. That'll be a pickup of 29 yards there. And on 4th and long, somehow they're able to keep the drive going. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving.
False start. Offense. Still first down.
Hey, 81 right there. He's sneaky. Check that guy. I got you. We ready? Red 18. Red 18.
Back to throw. He's got time in the pocket. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. He'll look to throw. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. So we're back in the offense getting set following the call of that timeout. So here we go. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to potentially send us to overtime. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So this hasn't exactly been a battle of one touchdown after another, but at 3-3 now here in the fourth, it's been a pretty doggone entertaining game.
Yeah, it's kind of like a pitcher's duel in baseball, don't you think? The aficionados can appreciate a tightly fought game like this.
Yeah, but the fantasy players, not so much. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. 4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Nothing between these two teams for 4 quarters. Here we go to begin overtime. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And now out come the Steelers. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. On second down, Williams trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Jihad Ward, the rookie, taken to the second round, in on the stop. So he runs it for 1 yard, then no gain. I don't know that you go back to that well here on third down.
Yeah, I don't know that you do as well, but if you want to get the ball to him, if you want him to have it, maybe you get him into space and throw it to him.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set for third down. First throw in overtime now for Roethlisberger. He finds Coates complete. And he's brought down, but not before getting across midfield to the 45. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. And we're back. The offense had a chance to talk things over. We'll see what they come up with here on this next play. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Roethlisberger with a give. It's Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Offense looking to avoid a third and long. It's 2nd and 10. They'll fake the give to Williams. Now it's Roethlisberger finding time. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third.
That's going to frustrate the coaching staff a little bit as they dialed up the deep shot. But they weren't on the same page on that play. Heck, I don't think they were in the same book. I think he thought he was going to do something else. Ends up throwing it over the sidelines. Well incomplete.
On third down, Roethlisberger. And incomplete here on third down.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
Here's Jordan Berry now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. First throw of overtime for Carr. It's caught. Reception by Holmes. Well, how about this? The very, very rare tie that we just witnessed. Hard to believe.
You don't see it very often. A bonus period of football, yet both teams go home a little bit unsatisfied.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. From Oakland, we sign off. So long, everybody.